What's going on, everyone? My name is Bertimus, and welcome back to the forest. Now, I've been gone for a little bit of time, dealing with some stuff in my personal life. But, if you want to know more about that, go follow the link to that video. In this one, I want to jump back into what we've been doing, because, honestly, there's been some big updates happening in this game, specifically 1.0 being released. And with that comes some really cool stuff and some new ideas for what I want to do in relation to this game and the build that we've been working on. Now, a part of the reason that I've been gone for a little while is because with the release of 1.0, anytime I would try to boot up the game for a little while, it would instantly crash. And that made me really worried. So I went through, updated all my drivers, did all that good stuff, and eventually I was able to boot up my computer again, launch Steam, and found that the forest had been completely uninstalled on its own accord. That was terrifying, but luckily when I reinstalled it, it still had all the save files. So let's jump into today's video and finish up a few projects before we start some new adventures. One thing that we will notice from the update is that all of our blueprints now have this little shimmer going around it, which I actually find pretty interesting. Now, I still think that might be a little hard to see if you're choosing the white option, but for everything else, it gives a really clean outline as to what needs to be built. Now, a lot of you can see I've added a roof to the next building over here, which is going to be our collection spot. For when we burn bodies in here, eventually we'll get this all finished out, probably this episode, and then what we'll do is we will actually take all of the bones and skulls and whatnot from there into here. Ooh. Oh, that's satisfying just to watch that ripple across there. But we will take all of those things into here and eventually store them in a couple of, what are the catapults? Yeah, the catapults, because you can store everything in catapults. And then we'll have little bone baskets back here, maybe a couple displays. It's going to be really good. One thing I want to point out, when I was building this room specifically, that there were 3 layers of walls in here. That's one thing I want to point out specifically, because there are 2 layers of rocks and 1 layer of wood. Now, what I did with the outside one is I made it 1 layer higher, built the wooden wall, and then the inside wall I made it just lower than the wooden wall, specifically to have almost like this shelf idea. And I just thought that would be really cool to kind of have this like shelf or banister that kind of runs all the way around it. I'm going to start filling in these rocks, and that's going to take me a long time. Luckily, I've gone through and already picked up a bunch of rocks to get ready for today. 2 massive amounts of rocks. So hopefully we have enough to finish this roof, and then we can start working on the interiors of each of these rooms. Let's get started. Where should we start? I guess anywhere. One thing I do want to mention about how I built this rock roof in here. It's a similar concept to what I did in the circular room, where I just had central pillar and kind of built everything off of that. The difference here being that I had 2 pillars, one here, and I built just an archway between them, and then based everything hitting the archway and then going over. So that is how I got this particular roof laid out, and hopefully when it's done we should have some pretty cool shapes happening on the inside of the roof. We are off to the races. Let's do this. Oh yeah. Hold on. Y'all need to hear that, but I want to put these rocks in first. Alright, can I find... Boom. Now, this is something entirely new. If I pick up a rock... There's a pickup noise now! That's pretty cool! It kind of sounds like a wet foot slapping on mud, which is kind of creepy to me. There's also, if I open up the menu here, there's sound effects now that have been added, so when you roll over things... There's little sound effects for everything that you roll over. Except for the water skin. Why no animate water skin? Anyway. Ooh. Feel like I'm walking through some brush. That's nice. I like that. Rolling over dynamite worries me. Dynamite's volatile. That stuff's gonna blow up if you jiggle it too much. All I'm saying is be careful with that. I will say that one thing about doing these rock roofs, they take a lot of time to build, both in actually laying out the blueprints, collecting the rocks, and actually putting them down. But I personally think it's totally worth it. Now I'm noticing that we're smidge hungry, so let's go through the back door here and go get some food from inside. You can also check if anyone's out on patrol. Doesn't look like it. I'm still waiting for the day where they turn that to look like a fish. You eat a fish, I want to see a fish when I'm chomping down. You know what I mean? I don't want it to... Oh, God. That was almost bad. I don't want it to look like a generic piece of meat when I'm eating a fish. I mean, I'm eating a fillet of fish. Show me a fillet of fish. Alright, we're officially pulling from the other side now, which means all of these are now empty. And I want to show you guys just how much progress that made. Not a lot. Which means with how much I have to fill in here, probably going to have to fill those up at least once more, probably twice more. Oh my goodness. This is a lot of rocks. What have I done? I love rock buildings. Make them more accessible and cheaper, please. Oh, alright. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. So, after 22 rock sleds worth, that's about 520 rocks. Where you at? This is how much I've gotten. About a third. I'm about a third of the way there. You can kind of see how the shape is starting to take effect, though, where it's got this nice kind of archway around the outsides, and then it's lower in the center portions. I think that's going to look really cool as we continue to kind of go through this. But I think what I have to do now is I am going to go through and I'll check back in with you guys as I continue to fill this out. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Alright, time to go pick up more rocks. What was that? Oh no, oh no. Don't tell me. How did they even? That's completely enclosed. Alright, well, hold on. I'm hungry. And I'm thirsty. Get out! Get out of here! How did you guys even get in here? No, 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 no. Away from everything. Get away from everything. Come over here. How did you even get in here? Come here. Sit down, boo-boo. Sit. Damn, you can take a walloping. I cannot take a walloping. Stop it. Oh, no. No. Get away from the birdhouse. No. What? I've invented a cage. Alright, y'all need to stop it. I'm gonna go up here. Who's next? Come here. Hey, lady. Back of the head. Your leader is dead. You're dead. Come on. Who else wants some? Get out of my base. You wanna play hide and seek? Oh, you're oh, there you are. Come here. Alright, this is annoying. Come here. Stop. Stop running away. Shh. Go to sleep. Okay, so my biggest issue and why this keeps happening, I believe, is because... Give me my arrows back. When you're too far away from any of your... Thumbnail. Okay, so my biggest problem with all of this, and why it's not really conducive to having a large base like this, is because the farther you are away from certain elements, they don't actually render in. So right now, all of the temple that's over there is not actually there. I mean, it's there, but it's not loaded in, so anything could just like spawn in that area. So it looks like get cannibal birds. Well, I guess you're not cannibals, you're just human-eating birds, which is also creepy in its own right. But since none of it is technically there, people like this, these cannibals, can just spawn in. I don't like it. That is just annoying. I'll request that that stops happening, please. I'm just over here trying to collect rocks, trying to finish this roof. Alright. Well, distractions aside, it's time to get back to the real work. Okay, so here's a couple interesting things I've noticed. If I back out of the game quick because I have something to do and then come back into it, every time I open this save file, my armor down in the corner there is never in the same spot. It always splits or moves around whenever I load this game up. That's a bit of a bug. So developers, if you're watching, just letting you know, every time I log in, if I don't have full armor, it just moves it around wherever it wants. Another thing I've noticed, in fact, let me put this away, is with the log carts, they don't stack so neatly anymore. I mean, it's not exactly a tight bunch. I'm not exactly sure how these ones on the end aren't falling off. Not a tight grouping like it used to be. Little things, but I don't know why that's changed. On the other hand, okay, back into it. I have done 2 full rounds of rocks outside and here. I have another full round to go, and I believe that should give me everything I need to finish the inside of this. And as soon as I finish this roof, then we can start with the interior layout, both in here and in here. And then those I'll probably finish off screen before the next episode. And I have something a little interesting I want to share with you guys in that one. Yeah, so the interiors of these I will probably finish off screen, just to not bog everyone's time down as I'm going through and filling what is going to be more rocks. Just spoiler alert, going to be a lot more rocks on the inside. Okay, so the roof is now done. Ta! Look, it's all finished. Another thing I went ahead and did was laid out the platform that we're going to place the two catapults on. So that should be pretty good. Another thing I need to do quickly is... Ooh, I get to show you this now. Because you pull out the book. Look, it's got colors. I love that it's all colored in now. It's great. Okay, so next thing I need to do is figure out a rock wall. Here to about here. And you do the same on the other side. Nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and go grab logs to fill this in. Alright, that's going to go quick, so I'm going to go ahead and place a rock wall there. Yes! Okay. Okay. Right, now, let's go to defenses, catapult. We want to do the same on the other side. There. Is that right? Oh, looks pretty good. Need stick, get a stick. Need stick, get a stick. Do I have any sticks in here? No sticks? Sticks? No. Okay. I think I have sticks out front. Alright. Just a couple more logs. Do. And nice. And the reason I'm putting this rock wall back here like this is because I just like the look of having that all kind of sealed off, just so you don't actually see the rest of the catapult and it's literally just the containers. I just like that aesthetic, so I'm gonna roll with it. Whoa, I got mad hops, yo. Alright, got our second layers placed on the back and the two sides, because the front is good now. So we'll go ahead and fill these in. What the hell is that sound? I'm afraid to look. You heard it, right? Please tell me. Please tell me no. Is it down here? Oh no. You know what? No, I'm just not gonna look. Just not gonna look. Oh, it's totally inside. Okay. Okay, it's gonna break shit. I need to go elsewhere. If I try to kill it inside the base, it's just gonna destroy shit. Oh no. Okay. Okay. For any of you that don't know, what you need to do in this situation is you need to go to another location in the map, save, and then come back. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so it looks like I only suffered a little bit of damage. That's not so bad. What else did you damage out here? Crisis temporarily avoided. Okay. Okay, what do I still need? I need rocks. Do I? Yeah, I still need rocks. Okay. Man. There's nothing more terrifying to a forest builder than having an ARMSY spawn in your freaking base! They need to fix that spawning thing. Either that or I need to... I don't know what I need to do. Section off the front with more interior walls or something? I don't know. Except rock walls are destroyable now, so it's not like having rock walls up around everything would help me. I don't know. You guys have ideas, let me know in the comments. Alright, now for tricky part. Let's see if I can go custom, get it up on top of here, and then go across. Whoop, whoop. Stop for a second. Wunderbar. Nice. Very nice. Well, you'll still see a little bit, but I'm not going to be too bothered with that. Now let's get some light in here. What do you guys say? And the perfect spot for a light in here would be right here. So I'm going to rotate this bad boy and make sure he's correct. And place. Alright. There we go. And we can go ahead and store a couple skulls. Nice. Let me put this away. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Okay. A couple more rocks. This side will be almost good to go. Okay. Now let's just add a couple more of these bad boys in here. Can I get one like back in here? I want to do that. Can I stop complaining? Why won't you work now? Wait. Okay. So it will go. I just can't do it there. Oh! Alright. Got that one. And do one more over here. Rotate it. Alright, need to make a rope. Perfect. I need 2 of these. Nice. Nice. Alright, that turned out pretty good. I like that. Alright, now what we need to do is make a little table back here. Should I see about using a table? The table is long, right? Those don't line up. Alright. We're making a custom table, y'all. There. Yeah, that's good. That's a good height. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll put a couple of bone baskets up there. Now, alright, so in order to do this, we're going to go into our book for the idea that I have. We're going to hit rock wall. Now, I want to get relatively center on this. We want to make room for stairs, I think. So we're going to come here. We're going to kind of make a circle. How does that look? That actually is not bad. Alright, so now that we have our circle for the center of this room, what we need to do now is we're going to fill it in with rock blueprints. Just repeat it all the way around until it's a nice dense bunch of rocks. And then we're going to put, I think, some stairs up to here and some skull lamps all the way around the outside. So, I'm going to start filling this in. Alright, almost done. Almost done. Okay. That should be pretty good. We might have a couple of little small tiny gaps here and there. Nothing I'm going to be too bothered by. The next thing we're going to need to do is I'm going to make some stairways. There, how's that? Is that good? Yeah, it's a little tall. Alright, you know what? We'll mess with that after we get this all filled in. The last thing I want to do before I call this episode good is to... No, not traps. I want this. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to place skull lamps all the way around this thing, aside from where we're going to put the staircase. But all facing in. Oh, it's gonna be good. And then we'll mess with the stairs after that. But oh man, this is going to be awesome when it's all finished. Alright everyone, I think that is where I'm going to call this episode. I'm going to finish the rest of those blueprints in the off-screen time. That way, in the next episode, we can just jump into a brand new project. But for the most part, those are pretty done. I'm happy with how those rooms are turning out. So if you're excited to see how those get finished out, make sure to tune into the next episode. Again, any ideas on stuff you want me to build in this thing, let me know in the comments below. I've got plans now from you guys to do a island escape hatch. One of them was the turtle sanctuary and altar place. That was from all of you. So yeah, more ideas, let me know. Otherwise, see you guys in the next episode. Bye.